Hello everyone and welcome to the Major Scale Mastery course. Today we're going to be talking about the first scale, which is the most important scale to learn, and that is C major. So let's go ahead and dive right in. C major for the right hand is going to start with our thumb on C, and we're going to go up to the third finger, then cross our thumb under our third finger, and finish out accordingly, where we will have our pinky landing on the next C in the sequence. On the way down, it will be almost exactly the same. When we get to our thumb, we're going to cross our third finger over the thumb to then finish where we started. Altogether, it will look like this. And there is the right hand C major scale. Now let's take a look at the left hand. The left hand is going to start on finger number 5, not on finger number 1. And we're going to start on the lower C. And it's going to be a very similar pattern, but since it's the mirror image of each other for the hand fingering, it will look slightly different. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's where we cross the third finger over to finish out landing on 1. On the way down, we cross our thumb underneath the third so we can finish out in the exact same place where we started. Altogether, it'll look like this. There you have the left hand major scale for C. Let's now put our hands together where we're playing them at the same time. This is where it can get a little bit tricky, but if you remember this quick tip, it will set you up for success. Our finger number 3s for both hands should always match up on the same exact note at the exact same time. If that's not happening, then you need to stop, reassess, and start over. So it will look like this. We cross our thumb under for the right hand to the F. Third fingers match up here to finish up. On the way down, then cross and cross for the right hand. And there you have 1 octave of the C major scale. Master this and you'll be all ready for the next course where we will dive into the G major scale. Welcome back to our Major Scale Mastery course. Today we're going to be talking about the G major scale. G major scale is located 5 notes above the last scale that you played. The one fun thing about the G major scale is that it is almost just like the C major scale. It has one exception to it, and that is the F is not an F, it is an F sharp. So let's take a look and break it down of what that's going to look like. For the right hand, we have our regular fingering just like before, starting on G, with thumb going up to the third finger and crossing under after. Now instead of playing the F here, we're going to be playing an F sharp, which is where it differentiates from the C. Then landing our pinky right on the G and descending back down, same exact thing, fourth finger on the F sharp, skip over the F, go to the E, and here is where we cross our third finger over to the B, A, G. So we land exactly in the same position as where we started. So altogether, it will look like this. And there you have the right hand. Okay, now let's take a look at the left hand. The left hand is exactly the same thing, except we start with finger number 5 on G, coming all the way up, crossing our third finger over the thumb, and skipping over the F to get to the F sharp, and landing on G. On the way down, same thing. Thumb under the third finger until we step back down, landing exactly where we started. When you've mastered the right and the left hand separately, you can put them together. So we have the exact same rule of 3s, where our 3s need to be matching up the whole time. If the 3s do not match up while you're playing the scale, you stop, reassess, and start over. Here we go. 3. And there you have the G major scale. Once you've mastered this, you're ready for the next scale in step number 3, which is the D major scale. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Major Scale Mastery course. Here we are going to learn the D major scale. D major scale is located 5 notes up from the last scale we just learned. So starting from G, we count up 5 to have our D. D scale keeps the F sharp, just like the G. So instead of playing the F, we're always going to make sure we play the F sharp. And we're going to have one new sharp as well added. Let's take a look at what the right hand will do for the D major scale. Starting on D, climbing all the way up. After we cross our thumb over our third finger, we continue going up. Here is where we do not play the F, the C, we play the C sharp. And on the way down, here we cross over to the F sharp with our third finger and finish out exactly where we started. All right, let's take a look at the left hand. The left hand is exactly the same process. We are going to keep the F sharp and then cancel a C, so we instead have a C sharp. Starting with our pinky on D, climb up, cross our third finger over, skip over the C, hit the C sharp, and on the way down, cross the thumb under to the A, F sharp with the third, and we finish exactly where we started. Now let's put our hands together and see what that's going to look like. Again, our rule of 3, third fingers always match up. If it doesn't work out that way throughout the scale, make sure we stop, reassess, and start over. We cross. Here we cross again. Cross under for the left hand. Cross over for the right with our third fingers matching. Right, and I'll play that one more time. All right, once you've mastered the D major scale, you're all set and ready for the next course, which is going to be the A major scale.